We have found something with a large knob on it. Should we remove it?
No! It is just what the Red Skull prophesied we would find. Take your shovel and strike it. Hard.
She is surely mad. But she pays us well.
You'll remember last time, Reggie and his entire expedition had been captured by a group of hostile natives and forced to undergo a series of bizarre and degrading rituals designed to alleviate the severe drought the area had been suffering. If you'll recall, they must discover the location of the treasure before the next Chinese holiday, or Reggie's girlfriend will die. The same time, in another part of town, Cynthia Van Loon, her personal valet Smathers, and several of the guests at our exclusive beachfront hideaway were found vibrated to death and the documents that can clear Susan of miscegenation charges stolen. As we join today's episode, it's a race against time as Peter Wentworth puts his foot to the floor of his stolen town car to catch his Arab assailants. Let's listen.
This is the Deluxe Radio Network, joining our program, which is already in progress.
This concludes this morning's Milkman Matinee feature. Yvonne Craig, Ed Kooky Burns, and Herd Hatfield in Teenage Bad Girl. Now stay tuned for the public service feature, Tell It Like It Is.
You're headed for laughs when guest star Keith Brazell strikes out as a door-to-door neck massager salesman until Fred Neffel discover he gives off good vibrations. Tonight on Leave It to Ozzy, here on the Deluxe Broadcasting Network. And now, another in a series of special energy reports from the Shill Oil Company, working better and longer to help service the needs of energy corporations everywhere.
Bert Bavacqua here at the boardroom of the Shill Oil Company, where important, faceless men are deciding pressing issues about the nation's energy needs, utilizing secret data that you, the consumer, do not have access to.
Gentlemen, I have here the statistics on the last quarter sales. And during the last quarter of 1974, we sold $714 million worth of petroleum to increase our profits some 197% over last year.
Hi, Dad. Hi. I see you already started without my hair. Well, listen. Sorry I'm late. I was out on the yacht there with
will you go
Shirley
sit
and some of
down?
the other bronze, you know. I was playing backgammon, you know. Have you ever played backgammon? It's really a
Will
nice
you sit down?
Oh, I'm sorry. I see I've already started. I'll just go sit down over here.
Gentlemen, excuse my son. He's a churl. He's adopted. I don't know where he came from. Now, as you well know, gentlemen, these statistics right here are bound to raise some eyebrows in the press. But as your leader, I can assure you of this. During my 15 years as president of Shill Oil Company, I have never once, not even one single time, ever seen any excess profits. Thank you.
I say, that's damn fine there, Pop.
Thank you.
Really top notch. But what do we tell the press about this?
Well, why don't we just tell them that we need the money to do new drilling?
No, I'm afraid that won't wash. You see, the only new drilling this company's done in the last year and a half was when I had an impacted wisdom tooth.
I say, Dad made a funny there.
Thank you. Thank you.
He has a man do that for me.
Good show, Ed.
Well, I just, Dad, did he strike anything?
I'm glad you asked me that. Son. Just a nerve. I'll tell you that Dennis is the best one-handed shuffleboard player in the entire Shady Grove Retirement Village. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, listen, I've got it.
I hope I don't get it.
Whoa, have you ever had it before, son?
I had it once when I was a kid, Chief.
Oh, well, if you have it when you're a child, then you build up some sort of immunity to it. You never get it after that again.
Well, what if we tell them we're using the money to design alternative forms of transportation?
Oh, I don't know about that. You think anybody's gonna buy that one?
Listen, Chief, if we told those yokels to increase their gasoline mileage by putting a cheese omelet in their gas tank, there'd be a line 2 blocks long in front of every dairy farm in the country the next morning.
Is that true?
You bet.
Mrs. Prescott, get my ad agency on the phone right away. And draw up a big detailed list of this company's dairy farm holdings.
Yes, sir.
Hello. This is Fred Pancake Turner here in Prunedale, California, where shill oil engineers are using the most modern psychological techniques and little-known government statutes to force common homeowners off their land in the continuing search for more oil. Let's just talk to this gentleman right here. Sir? Sir? Excuse me, sir.
Guy thinks, oh, what? Oh, hi, are we on the air?
Yes,
Oh,
we are.
God. But I didn't realize I was going to be on the TV today, you know.
It's all right. Go right ahead.
Overalls here, you know. See, I got my name on them right here. I did especially done for me.
Could you go ahead?
There's Harvey right there, see?
Could you go ahead?
Oh, yeah, anyway, it's like I was telling you out there. See that big hill up there? There was, you know, we were up there yesterday, you know. It was like covered with houses, you know, totally. I've never seen this entire housing development up there on the hill. Anyway, we had to wait till the husbands, they went to work, you know. Then later on the kids go to school a little while, about a half hour later and everything. Then we take one of our guys, and we took one of our guys out there, and he laid a string of $50 bills out there in the middle of the street. So as soon as these here housewives, same all over, I've never seen like it. It's just exactly the same thing everywhere we go. As soon as these housewives see that money, they come running out of their houses, and then we just get the bulldozers going, and, you know, there you are.
Do they put up much of a fuss once they realize what's happening?
Well, not really. You see, we've got the bulldozers there, and we let them keep a $50 bill, so, you know, I guess, you know, there's not really that much of a problem. Now, you take your American Indians. Now, there's another story entirely, you know what I mean? I guess they never saw a $50 bill or something because they wouldn't budge, no siree. I swear to God, it was amazing. They just sat there just till the thing, you know. Have you ever seen India with tire tracks? It's amazing. It's just horrible. It's just horrible.
Must have been awful.
Yeah, we had to bring out them big hoses and wash them all away, you know. It's really bad.
This is Sidney Claypool here at the advertising agency of Bat Barton, Blyleven and Bartleby, where talented professionals are finding ways to make their products more palatable to you, the consumer.
So I want you to get right on that cheese omelet idea right away, okay, Fenstermacher?
Right.
Now we come to our next order of business, which is trying to make Shill Oil Company progressive, enlightened, and beloved by people of all nations.
Right.
Now, in order to do this, we're soliciting suggestions on tape cassette for new ideas on rapid transfer to tape cassette, if you please.
Right.
This is to give the average cloth hat out in the audience the idea that if he sits in that chair long enough, swells enough beer, an entire system of mass transportation will spring forth as from the brow of Prometheus.
Right. Who?
Prometheus!
Oh.
This also takes his mind off the fact that they're robbing him blind. Oh,
Right.
And by the way, if by some bizarre quirk of fate, one of these ideas does happen to have some merit, which I doubt, we retain all the rights to it. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, Chester, you got that thing hooked up yet?
Right now.
Hello. My idea being that
it did try something like this in France once, and it worked real good, is that you take all the cars on the road and magnetize them, make them into giant magnets, so that each car will be repulsed by the car right behind of it, and the car behind you will be pushing you forward, and you'll be able to use the power of magnetism, the power that runs the universe and holds everything in checks and balance, magnetism, to push your car forward, and you won't then have to use gasoline or alternate power sources.
Oh, well, yeah, I've got what I think is a pretty good idea. I've been thinking about it for some time, and that is that, you see, people are so big now. You know, people have been getting bigger and bigger even since cavalry days, because the saddles were so much smaller in cavalry days. People have been getting bigger, and I think that you should make it against the law to get any bigger and make them progressively smaller. For instance, if you had room for a 6-foot person, for just one 6-foot person, you could take that same room and put 2 3-foot people in it. People just should be, if you make it against the law for them to get any bigger, like for instance, next year we'll make 5 foot the limit, and then 4 foot, and then 3 foot. And I think 3 foot's very reasonable. There would be one really wonderful side effect, and that is that if you had styrofoam cups, they would be so much smaller because these little people would drink less, and you see, you wouldn't have the problem with the biodegradability there of the small styrofoam cups. So I think that's a marvelous idea, and you people should try that.
Got an idea for saving energy. You take your car, take out the engine, and you put in one of them electric motors, and then in the back, instead of a gas tank, could you sweep some other time, Ma? You take your car and you put in batteries that you charge up when you're finished using it, and you just go home, plug your car into the garage when you're finished using it up, and you let it recharge overnight. And that way you don't have to use no valuable energy at all. You just drive your car when you want, and when you don't want, would you stop sweeping, please, while I'm trying to talk to the people? When you don't use your car, you plug it in and let it charge up, and you put your car in.
Advertising claims are valid.
I'm trying to talk to... All right, I'll have to do this some other time if it's okay with...
This is Field Marshal Leonard S. Zapata of the People's Revolutionary Youth Liberation Army, and allows you to deliver $1,000 billion in $1 bills for crimes against the people's state. By 2 o'clock today, we one detonate...
Well, gentlemen, those are all very interesting suggestions. I suggest we file them under the proper classifications and move on to our next matter, which is this Wilbur Grafton character. I understand he got himself into something of a jam. He needs $800,000 in quick to pay some back dental bills.
Greg McMuffin here at Shell Oil Company Laboratories, where highly educated scientists are working on vague and complicated formulas mixed in glass test tubes and topped off with dry ice in order to make them bubble mysteriously.
What we are basically trying to do here is to perfect a technique whereby we can get an octane rating so low in the gasoline that the normal American lawnmower will not run on it, much less the American automobile. For example, we have here this tureen of fuel right here. This is the end result of some 41 years of combined research, and it will be available at gasoline pumps about in December. It's going to be called Dr. Pepper. W. Clayton Stewball here at a typical service station, analyzing trends in increased consumer dependency.
Yeah, hiya, buddy. Listen, will you fill it up with premium?
What am I? Your personal slave or something?
Oh, that's okay. I'll get it myself.
Hey, watch it, will you? Well, the nerve of some people.
Yeah, there we go. Now, excuse me, where's your windshield washing soap?
What do you think I'm running here, a car wash? I've got customers waiting, buddy. Now move it.
Okay, well, let's see. Here's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 and 5.
Didn't you forget something?
Oh, yeah. Well, here's your stamps. And here's a gravy dish to go along with that 4-piece dinner setting I gave you last week when I brought the camper in to be filled up.
Hi, Fred Fenwick here in suburban Turlock, California, to see how the American consumer is reacting to the energy shortage. Let's ask this gentleman right over here, sir.
You stay away from me! You stay away from me! You just stay away from me!
Don't worry, sir. You have nothing to fear. I'm not from the police.
Oh, I know you're not from the police.
What?
You're from the government. You can't fool me. You came here to take my camper away from me.
No, sir. No, not at all, sir. No. This is a special energy report from the Shill Oil Company.
Oh, no. Don't give me that. It's a trick. Last week, the guy said he was from the mosquito abatement district. Oh, no. Get out of here. Don't come any closer. I'm not got a flamethrower in here. I'm not afraid
Okay.
to use it.
All right, look. All right. Maybe I can interview you from here. Look, just don't get jumpy with that thing. Look, how are you adjusting to the energy shortage?
Okay. If that's all you want to know, okay, I just disconnected my smoke control device first off. First thing I just ripped that. Hey, keep your hands on your pockets or I'll burn them up.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, all right. Here, up in the air. Look. One more thing. Do you have any advice for your fellow Americans about conserving energy?
What?
Do you have any advice for your fellow Americans about conserving energy?
Oh, yeah, I sure do. Watch out for guys with brown shoes and white socks with briefcases who say they just came to read the meter for the gas company.
Okay.
Get out of this, everyone. Stay out of here.
Okay, right. I'm leaving. Okay. All right. That's another report from Shill Oil Company. It's been another in a series of energy reports designed to give you, the consumer, a candid look at exactly how you can help serve the needs of energy corporations everywhere. I'd like to thank you for being with us so very much. And, oh, no. Stay tuned for the Coffee Cup Curtain Time featuring the finest in motion picture entertainment. In today's film, Raquel Torres and Douglas Dumbrill star in the wacky comedy Slap Happy Sap after this message. We asked Frencheur Jean-Pierre Lefrog what he thought of new improved Kerman's margarine.
C'est terrible. Les gens ne jamais mangent du pain.
Kerman's margarine is delicious. On toast, French bread, spaghetti, burnt fingers, even on my world-famous fromage fondue avec cheese whiz. I use it all the time. When guests come over, we rub it all over our bodies and slide along the linoleum floors. So when someone says butter, I say no. New improved Kerman's margarine, if you please.
Yes, new improved Kerman's margarine. Look for it in the automotive supply section of your supermarket. Available in regular or new south of the border spicy flavors.
Spit on your margarine.
Kerman's margarine. It's delicious.
Este sfarce dupa. You are listening to the Singing Duck Playhouse.
Coming next season from the Deluxe Broadcasting Network, a lineup of programs you won't want to miss, starting off with...
What happens when a kooky family of Arabian hayseeds comically strike oil and come to the U.S.? It's the wacky misadventures of the Arabian hillbillies.
I don't care what his religious beliefs are, Earl. Just get that busload of women off my driveway.
In the first episode, guest star Henry Kissinger runs out of gasoline on his way to San Clemente, only to discover that he's double parked next to the family's MiG jet. That's starting in September on the Arabian Hillbillies. Border Patrol!
I'll never get this through the line. Cop out. I paid 23 cents a pound for these oranges.
What do we do now, Chief?
Only one thing to do, buddy. Call out the sharpshooter squad. We gotta get him, but we can't risk hurting that citrus.
Meet Larry, Moe, and Curly. They're cops. They do a job. They're tough. They have to be.
They're members of a small fraternity of elite law enforcement officers called the Border Patrol.
Listen and listen good, copper. You'll never get away with this, hear me? I know the governor.
You listen to me, boy. If any fruit flies get into this state, it's gonna be over my dead body. In the first thrilling adventure, a group of religious fanatics who worship citrus fruit attempt to smuggle a 43-pound grapefruit across the California-Oregon border. Another case for Larry, Moe, and Curly. Border Patrol.
And now, from Hollywood, the entertainment capital of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, the Skipper Pieface Show. And now, here's your host, the man who never met a Terranian he didn't like, Mr. Skipper Pieface. Yes, America's favorite master of mirth and merriment has his own series this year. He'll feature all your favorite guest stars from television and radio commercials, plus the Borden Winslow singing drum majorettes, the big band of Keith Nugerman and his sidekick, Mr. Bud Noggin, plus the Skipper Spot, where Skipper will tell some of the boring and pointless anecdotes of his days in the Catskills with Georgie Jessel. Or, as only Skipper himself can say...
Thing on the loose. Based on the movie of the same name, Thing on the Loose is the story of a creature, a monster, a thing so horrible that it eats everything in sight. Each week on this program, the Thing on the Loose will demolish one major American city. Can nothing stop it? Is there no way out? One man holds the key to the destruction of the monster, but because of a bizarre vending machine accident, he wanders from city to city, only one jump ahead of the Thing, almost remembering, but not quite. He alone can stop the Thing on the Loose. This week, Detroit.
Those wild and waggy water gators are at it again.
Well, here we are at the Democratic National Headquarters.
Let me see if I can get my credit card in the door here. Oh, no. It's stuck.
Oh, gee whiz, John. Here come the cops.
Are they our cops or their cops?
I don't know, but our cops drive chauffeured squad cars, so it must be their cops.
Theirs? Oh, no!
Yes, it's the crazy misadventures of I'm Haldeman, he's Ehrlichman. They get into more trouble than just about any political saboteurs ever did before.
Hey, Bob, what are you doing?
Well, I'm taping this speech by Billy Graham for the Knicks.
Just a second. Look at that tape. Isn't that one of his?
His tapes? Oh, no. Listen, maybe if we hum, he won't know the difference.
Okay.
In the first episode, Bob is called on to testify about possible obstruction of justice charges, and what should happen but his mind goes completely blank on the stand. Tune in tonight for a million laughs on I'm Haldeman, he's Ehrlichman, with special guest star O.J. Simpson as Judge John Sirica.
Yes, all these, plus Godfather in Space, The Flying Exorcist, and all your favorites from past seasons. All in color, all on the Deluxe Broadcasting Network.
Yes?
Is this the office of Mr. Zol Kabinski, the fabulous booking agent?
Yes, it is.
Well, you tell Mr. Kabinski that the one, the only, the original, Snooky Purcell and his dog, Doo-Doo, is here to see him.
Well, he's expecting you. Go right in.
Okay, thank you. I'll just do that.
Come on, Doodoo. Let's go in. That's it.
Hello, boys. What can I do for you?
Oh, well, Mr. Kabinski, I'm the one, the only, and the original Snooky Purcell, and my dog.
Woof, woof.
Doodoo, he's a talking dog. Now, I want you to sit there right in your chair, Mr. Kabinski. You're going to hear something like you've never heard before. Okay, Doodoo, you tell him. Okay, Doodoo, right now, what do you call the top of a house?
Woof.
You hear that? A roof. Isn't that amazing, Mr. Kabinski? What do you think of that? Never mind. Wait till you hear this. Okay, Doodoo, you tell him. Who wanted to eat? Who was it that wanted to eat the 3 little pigs?
Woof.
You hear that? The wolf. Loud and clear as a bell. What do you think of that, Mr. Kabinski? Isn't that amazing? Never mind. Wait till you hear this. Okay, Doodoo, you tell me. Who was the greatest home run hitter of them all?
Woof.
You hear that? Babe Ruth, 714 home runs, and you heard it. Isn't that amazing, Mr. Kabinski? Isn't that the greatest thing you ever heard? What do you think of that? Me and my talking dog, Doodoo.
That was the worst act I've ever seen. Get out of here.
Oh. Oh, gee, Doodoo, what do you think went wrong?
Maybe I should have said DiMaggio.
Singing Duck Playhouse has been brought to you over KTYD FM Santa Barbara.